Assalamu alaikum and welcome to another episode where we will be discussing Windows Phone. As you know that Android 12 is all about Material U, where Google seems to be the innovative leader in designing based on the color palettes. However, if you just go into the settings, into the theme, and see the beautiful dark mode that properly utilizes the Nokia's OLED screen. If we decide to change the color and press the home button, you can see that clearly everything has been like you can call this material U, but we are talking back in at least a decade back, so this is not something that Google has unveiled. In fact, it was already done by Windows, and that's what upsets most of the people. So coming back home, we'll be having a quick look why Windows 8 is one of the best platforms ever to be built. To start with, it has to do with the Nokia camera. There was just so much innovation in this camera that even today, I think most of the Exynos, Snapdragon, and the other processors might not do it. So the first one is pick the best, and this we are talking about a decade back. Second one is the action camera, which I still use till today. We can take multiple shots and pretend that everything's together. The third one is the perfect photo. Basically, you can crop out the faces automatically. This is pre AI days, so it's pretty sick. You can remove a background object, and this is something that only the latest iPhone Pro Max with some of the latest like chips, I don't know whatever they call them, M1 chips or 8 Bionic chips, they can do it. So we are talking quite like 10 years back, how they did such a great job. Coming to the third point, what makes Windows 8 special is the consistency in its themes. We go to Microsoft Store and we have this big font on the top, and you can easily access everything by thumb, and you have the search button for a quick search. You don't have to go like Google or Apple, all the way top, all those huge, gigantic 10-inch phones. We go to the People's Gallery, sorry, contacts, and we have the same theme that's replicating. We come to the dialer, we see the same theme. It's thumb friendly. Same goes with the calendar theme. Everything is accessible by your thumb, and messages follows the same theme, which is quite unique, to Windows as well as accessibility wise. Um, Next, we move towards the other beautiful apps that were made during this time. We'll start with the Nokia Music, and we can see this beautiful background, just this feel of modernity, fluidity, that even Samsung is talking about One UI 5, that it's more fluid. Can you imagine how fluid this is? It's just unreal, how they managed to get this dumped, in Windows 10. You can see again this replicating in the Music Plus Videos app. And if you swipe up, you have this beautiful option to go into your settings. So you have the three buttons as well as a soft swipe up, that you use on Android and Apple's. We go to games, and this is another beautiful example of how you could have used your Fluid. How like you can take lessons from this now that it's a dead OS. We'll be covering all these other apps in the other video, including the hair maps. We can go to the office and see the same top heavy text, and everything is thumb friendly. It made this life so easy, and it the same thing follows with OneNote as well. So Again, talking about what Android and Apple is doing, Windows was quite early. Most of the stuff. Again, the OLED is something that I can never forgive, miss. They had the best OLED screens, the best use of OLED, and we didn't really need a dark mode. Everything was just so beautifully categorized that the same theme could have been used in the day and at the night. Like, it's night, and I can imagine myself using the same thing in the day. We missed the Photos app, and I'm just gonna show you how fluid it is. And again, they follow the same pattern. Three hard buttons followed by a soft button. You just swipe up, and this is something that really boggles my mind. That why couldn't we retain the beautiful hard buttons, capacitive buttons, and the swipe up toggle. Uh, so there you go. Let me know if you guys want me to check out something else. This is the Nokia 925, one of the best phones ever made. Uh, Again, always on display. It was one of the champions in that. If there was something before it, please forgive me, and not forget the awesome button, to get your camera. So let's go ahead and see how fast it is. Sorry, I'm covering the sensor on the front. So as you can see, it's beautiful. uh, the camera button, the two-stage camera, and it's just awesome. Its processing is quick. You can immediately go back to a photo. Everything is just touch optimized. Good old days. Hope you guys enjoyed this content. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you want to see more of such content. I'll be happy to show you more in the upcoming videos.